Hello students, today we have seen secondary function of bank. In last lectures we have seen chapter number 4, various types of services is available in India. First is banking services. There is a types of banking: central bank, commercial bank, NABARD, SIDBI. And then next point is for functions of banking: primary function and secondary function. Today we have seen secondary function of bank. There is a two types of secondary function. First is agency function and then utility functions. In agency function there is a 5 point is necessary. Then first is periodic collection and payment. The central commercial bank collect security, dividend as well as interest, and as well as periodic payments such as taxes, bills, premium, rent, etc. to the customers, and instruction provided by the customers through commercial bank, and certain fixed charges amount is collected through customers for service charges for providing such a services. Then periodic portfolio management. Large commercial bank undertake to purchase and sell securities such as shares, banks, debentures, etc. This handling the security is known as portfolio. The security provide करती है central bank such as shares, banks, debentures is known as periodic management or portfolio management. Then third point is fund transfer. Commercial banks provide facility of fund transfer from one branch to another branch as another bank. For commercial banks with payment through the basis of the funds transferred through customers. Then fourth is dematerialization facilities to their clients to hold their securities for the electronic former behalf of undertake electronic transfer shares from one banking to another. Then fifth point, forex transaction. Forex as a foreign exchange. Foreign transaction means foreign exchange. A bank purchase sell foreign exchange on behalf of the client. The purchase of forex bank is which is the client received from foreign transactions, as well as clients need to for our sets transactions. Next, utility function. Next point, a commercial bank performs utility functions for the benefits of its clients. It provide certain facility or provides on its clients as follows. First is issue of drafts and checks. A draft and check is an order to pay money from one branch to another branch, some bank or other bank. A bank issues drafts to the account holders, as well as account holders charge the issue of shares or issue of account holders, that is called as issue of drafts and charges. जब कोई भी कस्टमर्स बैंक में ड्राफ्ट्स और चेक अनदर ब्रांच एक ब्रांच से अनदर बैंक्स में ट्रांसफर्स करता है, सो शेयर अकाउंट होल्डर्स इज checks provide checks or issue of drafts from account holders. Bank charges commission for issuing bank drafts. So bank pay charges commission for issuing this bank draft from one branch to another branch. Then next, locker facility. The locker facility is given by the commercial banks. Thus a bank provide locker facility for safe valuable documents, gold ornaments, etc. Then third, project reports. A bank many prepare prepare project reports and facility studies on behalf of the clients. Project reports unable to obtain funds from the market and obtain clearance from customers authority. Gift charges: bank issue gift charges and gold coins to account holders as well as non account holders. The gift checks or coins can be used by the clients for the purpose of gifting on weddings, birthdays, etc. Underwriting services: a commercial bank may underwrite the issue of securities for companies if the charges are not fully subscribed. The underwriting bank agrees to takes up the unsubscribed portion of the securities. Gold related services: nowadays many banks are provided gold services to its customers from are commerciating buying and selling gold or gold ornaments from customers large basis. Then e-banking services: e-banking services means electronic banking is also called as virtual banking. E-banking services provided for the customers for element of e-banking. First is automatic teller machine, credit cards, ATM. ATM means automatic teller machine. So banking transaction also such as balance security, transferring money and statement, etc. ATM also provide facility for cash deposit, CDM, cash deposit machines. Next, credit card. A credit card is a payment card. It allows the card holders to pay for different transactions. He perform the issuing bank credits, a revolving account and grants a line of credit for the customers or user. Credit card offers convenience to customers as customers need every carry cash. Next, debit card. Then debit card, RTGS stands for real time gross settlement. This is a shortcut of you can write in your notebook. Then real time on grow funds. This is the place of bank to one bank to another bank on real time. This transfer of funds or money takes place from one bank to another bank from real time. Then real time settlement means payment transaction is not subject to for the periodic time or process. This receiving the bank as a credit the accounts of clients within 2 hours receiving funds from transferred messages. Then gross settlement means the transaction are settled on one-to-one basis without banking with any another transaction. The minimum amount to be remitted through RTGS. NEFT stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer. Under this system, funds are transferred electronically from one branch to another branch. This is net banking and mobile banking. With the net banking and mobile banking, the internet banking services provided through banks for transaction facilities, payment of various things, transferring fund, etc. And mobile banking refers to use banking services with the help of mobile phones. The client will use or registers this phone bank for this facility and gets the unique code of transaction. Next point is insurance. There is a various types of insurance companies available in India, such as LIC, New India Insurance Company Corporation. Insurance means the protection from financial loss, the risk of management is used for use. Insurance is a contract between the insurer and insured, whereby the insurer agrees the terms and conditions of the company. Then next point is principle of insurance. There is a 7 types of insurance. Principle of insurance. First is principle of utmost good faith. In this type, the insurer and insurer are disclose all material facts clearly, completely, and correctly. Is the this types of insurance is variable for utmost good faith. The insured must provide complete, clear, and correct information for the subject of insurance to the insurer. Similarly, the insurance must provide relevant information regarding terms and conditions of this contract. Thus, the failure to provide complete, correct, and clear information may lead to non-settlement of claim. Then second is principle of insurable interest. Insurable interest means some financial interest in the subject matter. The insurance must have insure interest in the subject matter of insurable interest. With the existence of the insurable interest made by the insurer to the insured, companies may be provided financial loss through this insured company. Then next, principle of indemnity. Indemnity means guarantee of assurance to put the insured in some financial position. The principle is applicable to fire, marine, and general insurance. Under this principle, the insurer agrees the terms for giving insured for the actual loss suffered by the amount and limitations to the amount assured or loss whichever will be lost. Next, principle of subrogation. This principle is applicable to all contracts of indemnity. As per this principle, after the insurer is compensated for the loss due to damage of the property insured, then the right of ownership of such property passes on to the insured. The principle is applicable only when the damage for the subrogation is causing this the damage. Then principle of contribution. The principle is application for the contract of indemnity when the interest has takes place. Then one policy for the some risk other matter. Under this principle, the insured can claim from from the compensation only the extract of actual loss for the contribution. Next point, principle of mitigation of loss. Insurer must always try to minimum loss of the property. In case of these certain events or loss is necessary, measure the steps to control and reduce losses. For this principle of migration. So in your notebook there is an example of mitigation of loss. A house of Mr. Jayant is on fire due to electronic short circuit. In this case, Mr. Jayant cannot remain Passes must try his best to save his house for fire. Mr. Jain must be active and cannot watch his house burn just because house is insured. Next, principle of cashoproxyana. Principle of means when a loss is caused by more than one causes, then proximate cause of loss should be taken. जब भी कोई भी चीज़ से लॉस होता है, बहुत सारे कारणों से लॉस होता है, तो एक फिक्स रीज़न क्लेम करके उस पर इंश्योर्ड कंपनी क्लेम करती है. द प्रॉपर्टी इज इंश्योर्ड अगेंस्ट सम कॉजेस एंड नॉट अगेंस्ट ऑल कॉजेस. In such a case, the proximate cause of loss is to be found if the proximate causes is the one which is insured against for the insured company. Then types of insurance. Life insurance. Types of life insurance policy. Insurance is a life insurance means insured and insured company agrees the certain sum of the expiry of certain period, which is called as life insurance. Types of life insurance is first whole life policy. Under this whole life policy, person is insured. The insured cannot receive money from insurance company till he be alive. Then second, endorsement insurance policy. The insurance is taken for specific period. Under this policy, the sum assured along with bonus is given on the date of the insured to depends or on the expiry of the specific period to the insurance. Third is term insurance policy. Term insurance policy is taken for the specific period. Term insurance policy has lowest premium along all insurance policy. Premium is fixed in this term insurance policy. Next, annuity policy. The insured has to pay the premium to lump sum of the installment over a certain period of time. The insurance will receive back a specific sum periodically. Next, money back policy. Money back policy provide a regular percentage of the sum assured during the lifetime of the policy and also guarantees the benefit of full sum assured. For example, 12 periods, 15 years, 12 years, 15 years, 20 years and 25 years money back through the insurance company to customer. Then child insurance. A child insurance policy is a saving some investment plan that is designed to meet the child's future financial need. A child insurance policy allowed kids to live their dreams. Next, retirement plans. A saving and investment plans that provide insured on income during retirement is called retirement plan. On maturity, this corpus is invested through the retirement to pension is given through these retirement plans. ULIP policy. ULIP stands for Unit link insurance policies are very popular for combine the benefits of life insurance as well as mutual funds. The next point is seen marine insurance in next